New information is coming out about the nationwide protests in Iran in January, information that suggests massive infiltration by Mossad. Mossad has been running agents in Iran for years, carrying out sabotage operations, assassinating nuclear scientists. Even during the 12-Day War in 2025, Mossad agents had infiltrated the highest level of the establishment's armed forces. They've had multiple agents on the ground and even facilitated the assassination of Hamas's political leader Ismail Haniyeh through their infiltration agents. But their involvement in the January protests was unprecedented. The country had never seen this level of political uprising. But they left clues of their involvement. Many Iranians on the ground are describing strange and unexplainable incidents, like protest leaders disappearing into thin air and foreign weapons being used to gun down bystanders. Sources report seeing people on the outskirts of Tehran that were unusual and clearly not local. One eyewitness described a small group of protesters who wore masks, chanted, and led the protests, but then disappeared as soon as security forces arrived. They moved together, chanted, and used protest tactics that are not common in Iran, but are very common in the West. And these unusual and clearly unknown non-local protesters would then pull out handguns to shoot bystanders. Commentary from both US and Israeli politicians at the time also seemed to suggest that they were aware that Mossad agents were walking amongst protesters. It's even said that Netanyahu embraced a Mossad plan to create an uprising and even discussed it with Donald Trump in order to persuade him to wage war against Iran, a war that has now come to pass. But Netanyahu is said to be frustrated that the Mossad promise to instigate an uprising has fallen short. They thought they could instigate a regime change from the inside, but now as war wages on, it seems more and more unlikely. Israel severely miscalculated in this decision.